Part 2. What it means for tenants and landlords in England. A bit more guidance for members. Strengthening tenants' rights. What's changing and why it matters. The government's long-promised Renters Reform Bill is finally moving closer to reality, bringing the significant overhaul of private renting in England. In Part 2, we will clarify what some of these proposed changes actually mean for tenants and why they matter. Section 21. No-fault evictions. The bill aims to abolish Section 21 no-fault evictions, ending the practice that allows landlords to remove tenants without giving a reason. This long-fought reform could offer far greater security for millions of renters, though the details of how and when it will be implemented will be crucial. At the same time, landlords will retain the ability to repossess their properties for legitimate reasons. Under the revised Section 8 process, Decent Homes Standard and Awaab's Law. Another key change is the introduction of the Decent Homes Standard to the private sector, supported by Awaab's Law, inspired by the tragic death of 2-year-old Awaab from mould exposure. Together, these measures aim to ensure all rented homes are safe, warm, and properly maintained, not just those in social housing. While this places new responsibilities on landlords, it also helps protect them from disputes by clearly setting out the standards tenants can expect. Assured periodic tenancies and revised Section 8 process. The bill also moves towards assured periodic tenancies, replacing fixed-term contracts. This gives tenants more flexibility to move while still protecting them from unfair eviction. Alongside this, a revised Section 8 process will define clearer and fairer grounds for eviction, limiting the scope for misuse by landlords. While these changes strengthen tenant security, landlords will still retain legitimate rights to regain possession in defined circumstances, such as selling the property or moving in themselves. Pets in rented homes. A further reform addresses pets in rented homes, making it clear that landlords cannot unreasonably refuse requests to keep a dog, cat, or other companion animal. While landlords can request assurances such as pet insurance or reasonable care measures, tenants will no longer be routinely denied the right to have a pet. This recognises the importance of pets for mental health, companionship, and family life, and closes a loophole that has caused unnecessary stress for renters for years. Members' summary. Taken together, these reforms have the potential to rebalance power between tenants and landlords, giving renters greater security, better living conditions, and fairer treatment. For trade union members, understanding these changes is crucial not just for our own homes, but for supporting colleagues and members who rent. Stephen Morris, General Secretary of the Workers of England Union, WEU, said, "The WEU wants our members to benefit from a safer and more secure private rental sector. However, members should be aware that the bill has limits. It does not fully tackle high rents, enforcement gaps, or the power imbalance that still exists in some areas, meaning tenants will still need to be vigilant and assert their rights. Be assured that the WEU will continue to campaign for fair representation for workers across England."